Secretary of Interior Ryan Zinke just cannot help wasting taxpayer money. Now, in a report detailed in Politico, Zinke, who had some previous issues using government money for things that he shouldn't, has again been found doing things that he shouldn't with government money. For example, taking helicopter rides to where he could ride horses with Vice President Pence, among other things. Oh, that's fun. According to the report, Zinke reportedly traveled in government helicopters to trips that cost over $14,000 this summer, according to travel log records obtained via a Freedom of Information Act request. During one such trip, records revealed Zinke ordered an $8,000 flight to take him and his chief of staff to what they called an emergency management exercise in West Virginia. Now, Zinke justified this request by stating in the record that he was busy at work in Washington, D.C. I don't believe it, and wouldn't be able to leave for the event before 2 p.m. that day, making it impossible for him to make it to the event by car, which would have taken 2 hours. So, okay, if you're saying, look, it's an emergency manager event, he's got to be there, so, man, that's justified, right? Well, later on, Zinke's official calendar had revealed that the official event in question was actually just a swearing-in ceremony for Representative Gianforte of Montana, who had won Zinke's congressional seat in a special election back in May. Now, what's interesting, if you guys remember that race, that's the guy who body slammed a reporter and still ended up getting voted in. This guy had his mugshot taken for assault, and still, voters for that seat were like, yeah, but at least he's not a Democrat. Terrible people, man. Terrible people. Now, Gianforte, of course, is a big ally of Ryan Zinke, and actually had his wife give him $15,800 to 2 of Zinke's different congressional campaigns. So, oh look, the Gianfortes are donors to Ryan Zinke, so of course Zinke's got to be there, and he's going to use taxpayer money to fly there. Of course he will. Now, a spokesperson came out to defend these trips by saying, hey man, look, he had to be there. They were official events. In fact, Interior spokeswoman Heather Swift said in an email to Politico, quote, the swearing in of the congressman is absolutely an official event, as is emergency management training. Okay, emergency management training, okay, fine, that's an official event. But the swearing in ceremony of your buddy Gianforte? No, that's not official at all. Yes, it's an official event. That doesn't mean I want to pay for it. Doesn't mean the American taxpayer cares and wants to pay for it, okay? Now, this gets even better, this quote from Heather Swift. She added, quote, shame on you for not respecting the office of a member of Congress. So here she is going like this.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame on you for not respecting the office. Where's the respect? You know what? Where's the respect for the taxpayer? You're not paying for that trip. We paid for that trip. And maybe we don't want to pay for that trip. I know a lot of people don't want to pay for that trip. Who cares if you miss your buddy getting sworn in? That's not my problem. Why should I have to pay for that? If you really want to catch him, pay it from your own goddamn pocket. I'm sick and tired of being told to respect the office, respect the person in office. Fuck off. I'm not going to respect it. I'm not going to respect you spending our taxpayer money on bullshit. I'm tired of these congressmen, these government officials feeling entitled to our money while they, of course, want to cut our entitlements. That's money we've actually paid into the system that we're supposed to get back. They forget their place. They're supposed to work for us, but as I've proven over and over again, They work for their donors. They don't realize that they need us. They still need our votes. All right, there's more. In another case, Zinke traveled in a parked police helicopter to and from Virginia, a $6,250 trip to arrive on time in Washington for a horseback ride with Pence. Does that sound like official business? Does that sound like official business? Oh, but don't worry. While he was also there, he toured a Revolutionary War battlefield and attended a discussion on the boating industry. And says, and Politico notes that a trip by car would have only taken about 3 hours. Get in the car and drive your happy ass there. We're not paying for a $6,000 trip. That's ridiculous. An Interior employee said that Zinke's trip via helicopter was warranted, given that he would have been able to familiarize himself with the in-flight capabilities of an aircraft that he's in charge of, and that park police personnel would provide an added measure of security to the secretary during his travel. You think that maybe he needs that extra security because he's out there flagrantly wasting taxpayer money? Maybe that's why he feels like he needs the security. But seriously. Oh, no, I took the helicopter because I wanted to learn how to fly it. You think Ryan Zinke's going to learn how to fly a helicopter? You think he's going to fly that? He's never going to fly that. Are you kidding me? No. He just comes up with the worst excuses to be able to steal your money and to go horseback riding with Mike Pence. Now, if you want to go ahead. Pay for it yourself. We're tired of government officials using our money as a fucking piggy bank. These are the same people that, by the way, complain about government waste, fraud, and abuse. Oh, no, we got to cut your Medicare, we got to cut your Medicaid, because there is just so much waste, fraud, and abuse there. This is all why his party is trying to give even more money to the rich, trillions of dollars in tax cuts to the rich. They do not care about fiscal responsibility. All they care about is robbing you for their benefit and for the benefit of their donors. It's disgusting.